too have a City and a United. City from Division 4 were away to Stockport out of Division 3, and Central Midlands League side Lincoln United, the smallest club in today's first round, were away to Huddersfield, who won the cup, of course, back in the 20s. An away day for our reporter, Ray Stubbs.
For some, an early start was required as the people of Lincoln prepared for an historic day. Not many had ever thought they'd have two clubs in the first round proper of the cup. Ralph Toofney, the 785th Mayor of Lincoln, was one of those up early. A true politician, he fudged on the question of which match he'd go and watch, but he did appreciate the importance of the occasion.
It is a wonderful day. It is people of Lincoln really looking forward for a good result. It is a big day for them, and I think a lot of people are going to turn up, watch them this afternoon.
At 8:45, he waved off a Lincoln City side that hadn't won in 9 games.
The FA Cup, it generates revenue, and we have to win this one, get through the next round, and then hope to get Manchester United at Lincoln. We're not foolish enough to know that we'll win the cup. I mean, it's a dream of every third or second or fourth division club, but mainly you're looking for a money spinner. If they can get a result at Huddersfield and we can beat Stockport, get drawn in the next round, an all Lincoln game, good gate receipts.
If ever Lincoln City needed a result, it was today. In their striped shirts, they held out for an hour at Stockport, but then conceded a goal to Jim Gannon. But 5 minutes later, dreams of a good cup run were salvaged. Andy Kilner flicked on, and substitute Jason Lee fired City level. Both Kilner and Lee ex-Stockport players. But 3 minutes later, Stockport, going well in the 3rd division this season, were back in front. Chris Beaumont made a nuisance of himself at the near post, and David Frayne took advantage. The killer came 2 minutes from time. Lincoln had hit the post as they scrapped for an equaliser, but somewhat on the break, Stockport wrapped it up. Their giant of a striker Kevin Francis headed a third, and half of the City of Lincoln's FA Cup hopes were gone.
On Tuesday night, a rearranged 3rd division fixture between Stockport County and Shrewsbury Town. A meeting which drew together one of football's biggest names and the biggest man in the league. Well, also there was our big man, Clive Tosley.
Kevin Francis is a footballer with his feet on the ground and his head in the clouds. At 6'7", he brings a whole new meaning to playing at altitude. Opposing managers have no trouble at all picking out Stockport County's danger man.
How do you deal with a 6'7" centre forward?
Don't know. I'll tell you about 9:10 tonight. I think I haven't a clue really. They told me he's a big, gangly sort of lad who really is not that skillful, but they said he causes all sorts of problems. I mean, it's a new trend in the game, isn't it? Get the 6'8", 6'10" black lad up front and keep playing the ball to him, and they just keep nodding them down. And apparently that's what they do.
Francis's manager is Danny Bagara. It would be fair to say that he looks up to his centre forward. Life's never going to be plain sailing for a man of Kevin's size. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. But with 6 goals in his last 8 games, there's clearly more than just feet and inches to the league's tallest player. No prizes for guessing how he gets most of them. A new star is forming in the skies high above Edgeley Park. But that doesn't mean he can't wrap his size 13 around 1 or 2 of the chances that come his way.
I'm starting to show that I can do other things apart from just get up and hit the ball. And every day we finish training, I stay behind and do a bit more because I want to get better.
Is that because you need to get better or because you want to get better?
I need to and I want to.
I mean, it's not easy to look graceful when you're 6'7", is it? Let's face it.
No, not really. When I'm asleep, I do. That's about it, really. I tend to, because of the size of me, I just tend to get in other people's way and cause problems, which is what I need to do.
Stockport in blue had the chance to move into the 3rd division's top 5 by beating Shrewsbury. Big Kevin was inevitably the focus of their fitful performance, launching one of his surprise low-level attacks early on. But John Bond had the big secret weapon. Dave Bennett, signed on loan from Swindon last week, has graced 2 FA Cup finals with his talents during a fluctuating career. He graced Tuesday night with 2 thrilling goals in a 4-1 win for mid-table Shrewsbury. 2 up at half-time, the key moment in their surprise success was probably a penalty incident in the opening minute of the second half. Paul Gorman, adjudged to have handled, and the chance for Francis's supplier-in-chief, Andy Kilner, to supply County with a foothold in a game that was running away from them. But Steve Perks produced an outstanding penalty save, and Shrewsbury were over the worst of it. Without playing particularly well, Stockport still managed to force 3 goal line clearances, Mark Smith denying Francis, but Bennett continued to bewilder them at the other end. It's 10 years since he walked out at Wembley behind John Bond for Manchester City, but you never lose it altogether. A classic killer goal. But Bennett became the night's biggest loser in a tragic twist. Nasty rap across his right leg caused a double fracture. He'll be out for 3 months. Carted away by the man he'd spectacularly upstaged. His only consolation, the praise of a seasoned manager who still knows skill when he sees it.
I thought Dave Bennett was absolutely brilliant for us, especially in the first half. He was holding the ball up. His first goal, the goal he scored, was absolutely brilliant. Are you still getting a buzz out of this? Oh, I love it. I really do. I get a bit uptight at times. I get a bit uptight with everything, and people within the football club and around the football club, and frustrate the legs off of me, and I get up annoyed and uptight. But overall, when I have nights like this, I think, I'll go on till I'm 90. I love it.
Well, it was a great result
I
for
thought
Shrewsbury.
Bondi was 90, but there you go. I mean, dear old Muffin, good luck. He's going well.
Well, they're 15th in the league. Stockport's 6th. I mean, they're in contention. Big Kevin probably
Kevin's
didn't
doing
have a great night for us. Didn't get any goals for us there.
Frank Bruno of football, but he's doing quite well.
He's doing well. Unfortunate, Dave Bennett breaking his leg. Innocuous looking
Very odd looking tackle, and a tragedy. Really.
Because he had a broken leg last year at Swindon as well, Jim. So there may be a slight problem. Who knows?
And he is a good player. So best wishes, Dave. I hope things go well.
Well, that was a super goal. Super goal. Right.